Well,
Oh
someone
man.
else that had an abusive relationship was Mr. Dennis Allen, as he just got
Oh.
fired from the New Orleans Saints. Dennis Allen went 18 of
Yep.
25 as the Saints head coach. And believe it or not, this is actually the second time this guy's had a head coaching job. Last time he was with the Raiders for 2 years, and he went a whopping 8 of 28 for wins and losses. Let's just face it, man. I've been calling for it for the last couple weeks. Dennis Allen just sucks at being a head coach. He was a pretty decent head coach. A defensive coordinator when he had Sean Payton. Sean Payton also makes up for a lot of mistakes that coaching can make. But this just needed to happen, man. You lose to the Panthers at home. It wasn't a good look at all. So I'm glad the Saints finally are making the move to fire him. The Saints weren't done making some new moves to the future. We'll be talking about that during the trade deadline moves as well. BC, this is your division, buddy. How are you feeling about this? Do you think it's the right move, or did you want to stick around and say they would suck a little bit more?
I mean, honestly, obviously, I would say let him stay around and suck a little bit more. But for the Saints, though, it was the right move. I don't know why Dennis Allen was named a head coach. Like, even his D coordinator for New Orleans for a long time. As good as some of those players that they had on defense were, the defense as a whole, like, nah, fam. Nah, like they've never been they've never known in New Orleans for having a great defense. So to promote him to head coach, it was just a bad call, bad decision. Some people are great D coordinators, some people are great coaches. Dennis Allen's neither. So I think if New Orleans just kind of punt this season away, let them, like, just punt it away, give your interim coach a chance to prove himself, and then just move on to somebody new in the offseason. That's all you can do.
Yeah, so does the Coach Prime and Shedeur Sanders search start already, man? What do you think?
Could be. Very well could be. I mean, Dion has always struck me as one of those guys that he's only going to stay around in an area as long as it's beneficial to him to find like the next big spot.
I'm gonna get it right one time, man. I have them two going together. I'm gonna get it right one time. I promise,
It's
man.
the color scheme, man.
Between that and every
Scheme.
32 teams, I might have a shot. I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
G Mike, man, this is a long time coming, man. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I mean, the stats speak for themselves, bro. If you're not out there getting wins and you're not having a well-oiled offense or defense or even special teams all around, going out there and playing the best football that they can play, man, you're just gonna get left, bro. And that's what happened with Dennis Allen. And to me, it seems like he's not a true head coach. He can be a great defensive coordinator, like BC says. Some people are great defensive coordinators. Some people are great offensive coordinators, and some people suck at being a head coach. And sorry, Dennis Allen, but you suck at being a head coach, bro. It's just on paper. It's in front of everybody's eyes.
And a coordinator.
But I feel like he was better at that than he is at this, or trying to lead all these men. Like, you have a specific role on the team, and he can handle that specific role better than handling all the roles, basically, for everybody on the team on the field. So.
Yeah, I think some people, also some coaches, like you were nailing it, talking about coordinators, or whatever. He could possibly be another place and be all right. Steve Spagnuolo is a fantastic, if not probably the best defensive coordinator for the last decade, maybe. In Kansas City, it just works a little bit better. Cliff Kingsbury wasn't necessarily the greatest head coach, but is a fantastic offensive coordinator. He doesn't want. Some of these guys just don't want the responsibility, and it just their personalities. It just works better. All I want to do is coach what I'm good at, So I think it was the right move for the Saints. Absolutely, man.
Agreed.
Yeah, some people just got to play their roles, bro. And sometimes just like the NBA, some people are role players, some people are superstars, some people are all stars, and some people are bench riders. Like, it is what it is.
It's like The Rock once said, know your role and shut your mouth. That's all it is.
Dude. Just put in the work wherever you're asked to put in the work. And he tried with the Saints, but, dude, and he tried with the Raiders, too. It just didn't work out.
The Raiders one I feel like is a lot worse than the Saints one. I mean, the Raiders just anybody that coaches with the Raiders generally doesn't have great records. But having said that, with the Saints on paper have a pretty damn good roster. It just hasn't worked out for him at all. I mean, and let's not forget that we're that team that started out 2-0, blowing out teams. Scoring 91 points in 2 games, and then it just all went away.
And then proceeding to get blown out. So
right, exactly. So,
but it doesn't help either when you got a quarterback at the throne that has lost his confidence over the years, and every single year you see that his confidence has gone down. He shows sparks of his confidence being super high, but the consistency is not there anymore. And then you lose a few receivers that go to IR in week 3, and then you got a running back that barely gets the ball when they're in the red zone, and they give it to a tight end / running back / QB. Like, the whole concept of this offense is just all over the place. And if you're all over the place, how do you expect to win consistently week to week?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Actually, you were talking about offense. I think their offensive coordinator is I believe it's Kubiak. I'm surprised they didn't give it to him as the interim. And I think they gave it to like special teams coordinator or something like that. So that was kind of a shocking move as well.